Alright, YouTube, today I want to talk a little bit about the Skid Row shooting I saw on the internet. It was really, I guess, horrendous, horrifying, shocking. But it appears to be that the cops just no regard for human life. I mean, what I saw was the cops was like fighting with the guy or something, you know, he's like going one-on-one like Ali Foreman, you know. And the little guy, he was a big cop. I mean, the cop had to be at least about 6'2". So, in this little guy, I guess he was about 5'8", 5'9". And so I don't know, they say that they shot the guy, they tasered the guy. The three cops, they tasered the guy 3 times. I mean, I guess they hit him 3 times. They said the police spokesperson say they don't know if they hit the guy with the taser him or not. But they had him on the ground. I could hear the taser go off. I mean, I mean, that sounded like a taser to me. I guess they was continued to shock him. And then there was one guy, one cop, he's on top of the guy like WWF with beatdown or something, smackdown, you know. And then all of a sudden, some guy decided to pull out his gun and shoot him. It's like they say 3 or 4 cops shot the guy. I mean, what the heck's going on there? Well, anyway, I want to explain a little bit about Skid Row, exactly where it's at. I know a lot of tourists don't go downtown. And, you know, I didn't even know what downtown was. I went there one time. And to be honest with you, it's kind of frightening. You know, you've been in a big city, you don't know nobody, and you can kind of leery. And LA downtown area is huge. It is super big. It is huge. It's miles and miles of streets and streets. It goes for days. You know, downtown LA is big. And this particular little area, they call it Skid Row. I don't know why they call it Skid Row. Anyway, it's east of Broadway. Broadway is like the big main street where it's got like a lot of theaters and stuff where they used to have. I think they closed them all down. A lot of theaters. They had like a lot of stores, like electronic stores. They got like what they call hill. I forget the name of the hill there, but that particular area is like where they have like yeah, I think it's called Knob Hill or something like that. Anyway, it's got a little tram that goes up there, and it's got like a little restaurants, a little stores where you buy food and meat stuff. It's a very interesting place. I used to hang out there all the time. Anyway, it's got like a little tram that goes all the way up there. I never went up there. This little hill that goes all the way up. This used to be like what the elites, like I guess like 100 years ago, used to hang out. This used to be a real popular spot. Anyway, this is like a little bit south of that where Skid Row is at, and actually, I guess south of Little Tokyo. So if you know where Little Tokyo is at. And Chinatown is a bit north of Knob Hill. I think it's called Knob Hill. Anyway, it's north of that, and Chinatown would be, Little Tokyo would be like west of Chinatown. So Skid Row would be south of Little Tokyo. Anyway, it's a very interesting place. It's they have a lot of like real low income. They call them SROs, low income places where people, I guess they get rent vouchers, they can stay, but I guess it's a long process. Anyway, a lot of people, they have about 3 or 4, probably about 4 or 5 missions around that area, and they service the homeless. You know, they put them up for the night and stuff like that. And also certain missions, they call them missions, and they actually feed the homeless and the people who live around that area. It's very convenient for them, but they also have some people that actually live out on the streets. The city, the county, whoever it was, they put up some toilets and stuff like that, and they would actually let the people sleep out on the streets. I have heard that the city was, I guess, they have an initiative, and the city and the county, this is probably in the works, that they would put their money together and try to get some of the people, the homeless, off the street. Before, I think the county was actually trying to help a lot of homeless, putting them up in SROs, the single room occupancy, I guess hotel rooms, little apartments and stuff. I have never seen none of these little SR, been inside none of them. So anyway, they let these people sleep out on the streets. I mean, the city, I guess the county or whatever, they have been trying to get these people off the street for years. But the homeless situation is very complex, because you have a different variety of people. You have foreigners, you have people that don't have no ID, you have older people. It's a very different variations and variety of different homeless people. Just not one particular person, say one particular category or group of people, such as a single black male that's unemployed and he lost his job. It's not necessarily as defined as that, but it's a very, very complex and complicated situation as far as the homeless goes. A very different variety of people that's involved. But anyway, city, they provide bathrooms and stuff like that, and also they can, the different missions, they feed at certain times where they can go and get food. But anyway, this particular guy, they call him Africa. Supposedly this guy is from Cameroon. I don't know his exact situation of where he lost his job, he came over here, or if he was illegal or whatever. I don't necessarily know his particular, I really don't know his particular situation. However, the cops supposedly was called out on supposedly a robbery. It was a robbery call that they supposedly went out on. So how they end up shaking the sky tent getting him to come out, and then tasering the guy and then actually shooting him, and looked like they jumped on him and they beat him down. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, this definitely need to be investigated. And as far as the homeless people, although I think LA is the representation and the people who try to help the homeless out, and the people that's a little bit down and out in LA, it's probably a large number of people that actually try to help them out. It's probably more so in LA than in other cities, other large cities, or even smaller cities in the country.